and welcome to the easypcbuilder.com build video. My name's Brett and I'll be showing you through the build process today. Now, whether you're here to expand on a hobby, learn something new, or save 30 to 50% off of retail by building it yourself, they're all great reasons and I'll help show you through that today. Now, why do you want to listen to me? I started building computers at a young age as a hobby, and it's now turned into my profession. I've got a degree in computer engineering and 15 years experience in the field. I certainly don't claim to know it all, but if you learn a thing or two, then that's great. So what are we building with today? We've got our power supply, our motherboard, our hard drive, our solid state drive, our RAM, our CPU, our high performance graphics card, an aftermarket heatsink, our DVD burner, and an anti-static wrist strap. Now, if you want a full description of all the parts that we suggest to use in a build like this, head over to the website at easypcbuilder.com where you'll find the monthly updated parts guides which outline the best components to buy to get the best value, performance and reliability out of your build. A large amount of consumer and engineering research goes into these, and they're also available for other builds too, such as gaming PCs at various levels, media PCs and home office PCs also. Now I'm using an anti-static wristband as I build today. This really should be a requirement as you build. If you don't use static protection, you may not completely break anything, but you do run the chance of shortening the life of your components by them sustaining partial damage from static events. For the small cost of an anti-static strap, I'd really recommend it. Now, to ensure that you're appropriately grounded to earth, you should do the following. Unpack the case and the PSU before unboxing or touching any of your other components. Install the power supply into the case. Now you notice a fan on the bottom of this particular model which feeds air into the PSU. Where you have an intake and filter in the bottom of the case, install it this way as it will help you draw cool air in and through the case. Now on the back of the case, you'll see 4 mounting points that you need to do up. Now ensure that the PSU power switch is in the off position. This will cut any potential power supply as the earth bypasses this switch as it's direct wired. These days with painted cases, your strap won't conduct to earth properly unless you find an unpainted surface to attach to. So I've attached the wrist strap to a non-painted conductive area by using a riser as a connection point to ensure good continuity to ground. When the build's finished, I'll simply remove this and put the normal mount in. But as the thread in this riser interfaces directly to the earthed PSU casing, it's the best path available with a painted case like this.
Oh my
doing all
God!
of this will ensure that I'm as close to relative ground as possible, which is the best potential to be at when working with components. Having yourself attached to a non-earth case is still better than nothing, but as the case cannot completely dissipate your past charge, you're likely floating at some voltage higher than zero and still have the potential to damage components. Also, I'd recommend doing the build on tiles or hardwood floors where you can, as it's hard to build up static. And don't pat your curious pets while you're building, and have a clean, non-conductive work area to work on. Insert the power cord for the PSU into an earth wall socket which is turned off, and then plug the other end of the cable into the turned off power supply. So for the meantime, we'll just leave the case and the power supply as they are, and now that I'm appropriately earthed and static free, we can get to installing some of our other components.